Everybody unfollowed Gunna.
Facts.
There we go.
Aw.
Everyone unfollowed Gunna.
Well, who's everybody?
It was gonna happen.
Who's who's list? I know you know.
Meek unfollowed him. Polo G unfollowed him.
Lil Baby
unfollowed him. And then Dirk released a snippet. And in the snippet, it says, what happened to Virgil, he probably told, which Gunna's featured on his song, What Happened to Virgil. So people took that as, all right, you trying to reference that too.
Probably gonna tell, yeah.
Yeah, probably gonna tell.
He's gonna be outcast.
So the assumption is that he's a snitch.
Yes, he took a deal, and you know.
No, I don't think that's no assumption.
It's not an assumption.
I think that all of those people acting in concert with the unfollow the way they did means that they spoke to someone somewhere. That's how I process that.
Exactly.
That's how I took it.
I agree.
They're not just doing that
Just
out
the
of
way-
nowhere.
They hit him with a mass unfollow. Man, yeah.
Yeah, it might be some
That nigga was
confirmation.
looking lonely in that little studio picture, boy. Yo, wait. Yo, I'm so glad I was a rapper, so I know how some of them feelings feel like. When you're in the studio, won't nobody come by and check your shit out. He just in there. Oh, poor Gunna, man. I don't like that. I don't like that. What y'all wanted him to do, man?
You gotta take the good with the bad.
I feel for him, yo. I do feel for him. Again, I have this talk all the time. I can't even have it. I don't even know how to have it. But, I mean, back in the day, artists were protected differently. That's what I'll say. Artists were protected in a different way. Like, the artist was allowed to be the artist, even if you were signed to or ran with them niggas. Like, the artist was the artist. Today, that line is so blurred now. Right, like that Dirk story went around about Spot 'em Got 'em apparently, and that story was new to me. Dirk was supposed to do a feature for Spot 'em Got 'em. Spot 'em Got 'em paid him $100,000. Paperwork got released on Spot 'em Got 'em. I guess he told on some shit when he was 13 or some shit. Dirk sent down $100,000 back. No feature for you. Can't co-sign anybody that ever told anything. And I'm like, wait, damn, that feature would have changed this kid's life. That would have changed rates. What's the little line he like saying to Fat Joe shit? Yesterday's price is not today's price. That would have changed everything. But look at what one of the top rappers in the world is basing this decision off of. Oh, you told something before? No.
What you missing?
Get out of here.
What you missing about that?
That never happened before.
Because look, no, look. What you said before, back, before it was the rapper was the artist was allowed to be the artist, right? Today, the street nigga is the artist.
Exactly.
That's the difference. Yeah.
That's the difference right there. It ain't separate no more.
Or even back in the day, even if you was a street nigga turned artist, you was really trying to leave the streets alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could have been a real street nigga and you became an artist. You was literally trying to leave that life behind you. Today, that life is glorified. So you bringing your street shit to the music. It's different.
I was sad when Nitty told me he wouldn't be in a Pump It Up video. Like, I was sad about it. Like, that's my man. Damn, like, we did it. Like, no, nigga, you did it. Go do it. I'll be over here. Like, today, I can't imagine that. You're right.
Exact opposite today.
You're right.
Exact opposite.
But
Everybody want to be stars.
He was in focus.
Go watch Focus.
He was covered his face. I saw it.
Exactly.
So he covered his face, he wasn't in it?
I was there. You wanted him to dance?
I wanted him to be a prominent part of the video like he was a prominent part of my career.
I'm sorry, you're right. Okay.
I didn't understand that at that age. Sorry.
We talked about this privately about, but you really was oblivious to a lot of things that were going on. So salute to you.
I should have been saluted way before that, nigga.
I think you bullshit, but you told me this privately. I got to give you the credit. Like, privately, you told me I really didn't know.
Bro, I know street niggas that, to this day, actually, like when the photographer in the club be doing they shit, yo, go.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
It's a fact.
I've seen that. Get out of this section. Don't take no pictures. Or he took one, go delete that shit out of his camera. Like, I've seen this shit happen.
I seen it too.
My values never really coincided with the street niggas. So the street niggas that I was around, I needed them to be real street niggas, right? I've been in cars where somebody had a gun and I didn't know.
Right.
And now I find out when the cops found out. And now we got a situation. See, I don't think that's fair to me.
It's not.
I agree.
Don't get in no car with no gun and not tell me.
The thing is this, though.
I want to be with the street nigga that is letting you know what is going on in that situation.
Got you.
Like, protect the people that's not involved in that is all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Or you get in a nigga car and nigga be like, yo, I'm dirty.
That's it.
He give you a
He
choice.
giving you an option. Yo, you want
Exactly.
to ride up the block? Like, yo, let me get a ride up Central Avenue. Yo, I'm dirty.
Some niggas that do that.
At least he give you
A
that
lot of
choice,
niggas will tell you, I'm dirty, and then you be like, I don't give a fuck. Let me get a ride. Or nah, I'm good. I'll take the
Yeah,
bus.
take
You know,
the bus.
whatever the case may be. It you know what I'm saying? Or a nigga get in your car. And in my hood, they used to be like, yo, you straight? Nigga be like, nah, I'm dirty. They be like, nah, yo.
Is the Gunna shit gonna matter in
Yes.
But see,
a year?
Yes.
It could.
I don't know.
Yes.
But here's my problem. Snitching is
I don't know
also,
today.
Snitching is also being glorified though.
It ain't
You know
being
what I mean?
glorified, it's
Hold
being
on.
accepted.
Snitching accepted, thank you.
Yeah.
Snitching is being accepted. The kids that were supporting the music, they look at things a little bit different.
Is it
you know,
though? Because 6ix9ine kind of fell off the face of
I
the
mean,
planet.
hold on, but when he first came out, he was spending all this money, his deal, everything surrounding that. Nicki got on the record with him. It didn't look like he told at all.
He was pocket
Right?
watching.
And I am going to pocket watch. And on top of that, here's the thing though. We have different personalities that are insulting people, condoning snitching, who getting a lot of views, while saying they're trying to protect the youth. So a message is being put out there. And I'm not saying that if you are in the street, I feel like there's a code you should live by, because that's where I came from.
Right.
I
If
agree
you're a
with that.
civilian, I understand. But snitching is being put on this, is being what he said. You know what I mean? I can't even speak proper about it because I don't like it. I seen a nigga, hold on, we talked about this, we had to edit the nigga name out before. I seen a nigga talk about snitching, saying he gonna do this while saying something reckless, but saying that he's snitching to protect the youth. That type of agenda is crazy to me. I never seen no shit like that. And it's
Well-
now, and people like this shit.
Well, Funkmaster Flex is now on record saying that he is unbanning Tekashi. He had him banned for the snitch stuff, but clearly that's a thing of the past because, like Ish just said, the young kids accept it today, so why is he fighting the fight? Then he went on to say only Meek and Young Thug and Bobby Rowdy and one other person, Boosie, are of that called no snitch cloth today.
Do you think that there's like a changing definition of what snitching's considered?
No,
I do.
I don't.
Yeah, by way
I don't think these niggas
generationally.
really know what snitching is today. Honestly.
I think that this. So I was gonna comment on what Flip was talking about, but I was trying to get my words together. Many of us come from a certain neighborhood, right? Where, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. The black people in the inner city areas, period, we were taught to mind our business, right? So the old lady will look out the window and see some shit. She put them blinds up. She go back in that room. She ain't see nothing. I don't know nothing. Don't come ask me nothing, right? So in one instance, that's a good thing. But in a lot of instances, that is a bad thing. And so when you start talking about people minding their business and not telling and all of that, that is what keeps the ghetto kind of the ghetto. If you go to a white neighborhood, them motherfuckers are nosy as shit, bro. They out the window, they peeping, they know what's going on, and they telling. And that's how they neighborhoods stay clean. That's how their neighborhoods stay crime free. We know if you go to certain neighborhoods in New Jersey, fam, you walk light. You get what I'm saying? You drive the speed limit or something is going to happen or potentially happen to you.
That's facts.
We have adopted this thing where if snitching, to me, civilians not snitching. If you in the street game, you signed up. You filled out an application to play by this code of ethics.
I agree.
Right? So I think that you should own that. If I come to the Joe Budden podcast and I sign to say, yo, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what is expected of me, I signed up. I'm not a victim, I'm a volunteer. You get what I'm saying? So I think that it's a fine line between civilians, they not snitching. Bro, if somebody robs you and you a hard-working, tax-paying citizen and you could describe that motherfucker that robbed you, go down there.
So what's happening is that these dudes are basically sitting on the fence. They got 1 foot in and 1 foot out of two different codes of ethics.
Yes, and you are.
That's it. It's your-
it's
They
beneficial
picking and
for you.
choosing when to
Yes.
apply, when to apply it, and when not to apply.
So when I'm making millions of dollars and I'm screaming that I'm gang, gang, gang over here, it's cool. But now, nigga, you gang, 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 and you looking at 20 years. Now you want to play the civilian code and you can't do that. I think that's disgusting.
We all been in situations where we had to take accountability for our own actions.
True.
It's a choice. Like I said, at the time when I got arrested for a gun charge, they told me not to do it. And even though wherever I got the weapon from, I was still advised, yo, if you go down this route, you know, it's certain principles and morals
Who's
you have
they?
to live by. just
niggas
society.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, in the area I grew up in.
Yeah.
So it's a choice, and I watch the people that stand up tall have a certain bravado about themselves, and I want to emulate that as well. And I was taught by street niggas how to move. A lot of people, they watch street shit on the internet, but they don't really have what it takes to live by that code.
I agree 100%.
And it's a hard one.
And I'm glad you turned your life around.
It's a hard one.
Thank you.
Neutral button.